Sorry if this review was very late. I was busy with real life stuff and kind of forgot. Oh yeah, I have to do those. Forgot my obvious is obvious reviews. Now I'm going to say here's my thoughts on the later half of Death Battle. So we got to our two champions winners, Bill Cipher versus Discord, and Cole McGruff versus Alice Mercer. I'm gonna say Bill Cipher versus Discord is one of my favorite episodes of this. One of my favorite episodes of the season, and being a bit of a tiebreaker. Well, oh, there's so many best season episodes that it's going to just be tying to me. I do enjoy, and well, surprised how that won, to be honest. But anyways, really fun episode. And while I think Discord should have won, I think I'm fine with the result. Plus, at least the ending makes up for both fans, at least. Anyways, Cole McGruff versus Alice Mercer. It's been a while. Another famous fight that finally got around happening, and overall, it's a pretty good episode. I do enjoy it. The animation was, I think the animation was pretty good, and the music was epic. Oh yeah, that's fair. Oh yeah, right. I like both Champions Battles episodes. Next one, Frieza versus Megatron. Excuse me. Yeah, I do enjoy the episode, and so, animation is fantastic, as well as also, actually, the animation is pretty good as per usual, as well as the music is also epic as per you. Pretty good as per usual. Anyways, we get to Gojo versus Mikasa. Well, this was way too early on. I felt this was way too early. Juki Kaijin hasn't really finished up yet, to be honest. Although I did hear about someone else's death, but nah. I don't think they're ever going to kill him off that early. I think they also left his character ambiguous to either bring him back to life or do something else with him. So interesting to know that, yeah, despite also being both by animated by Mappa, as well as also and both authors are friends and draw inspirations. And while technically I kind of and while I admit, yeah, I don't really truly believe Girls was going to be that dead because I don't think they were going to kill someone who's that popular in my opinion. Anyways, Mikasa, why not? So yeah, and well, Mikasa's dead to be honest, and so I can fine. Oh well, at least she died at the end of part one. So, anyways, I'd say personally a good fight. I do enjoy the animation, the music. It's pretty much Scooby Doo versus Courage the Cowardly. Okay, saying that out loud just goes. Ah, yes, I remember how my reaction to this episode. It'll be, are you kidding me? A joke battle? Anyways, let's enjoy. And I ended up actually enjoying the episode. It was pretty good. I do enjoy. It's one of my favorite episodes of the season. As well as the badass music, and also preparing me for considering who's going to be the next champ. Considering who won the tournament, season 11's tournament, on who's going to be in season 11's tournament. Yeah, you know what? I'm starting to be liking Joe Palace to be honest right now. Rick Sanchez versus the Doctor. Yeah, I felt it was a little too early for Rick. Not for the Doctor, though. The Doctor can get a pass because A, he's literally that is a long running franchise. Rick and Morty, I felt that they kind of felt it was a little too early. We just started season 7 of Rick and Morty. Could you hold on at least for a couple for next season? Yeah, so we don't have any new incredible features randomly just showing up for both combatants. But anyways, yeah. Also the Doctor. Yeah. Anyways, also because I should never you see. Anyways, really good episode. I do enjoy the music, yeah, the episode, and I do enjoy the animation with a different bit of style of it, flair. Although I would say I do enjoy Brett and Tim Willie his impression of Rick, although I kind of felt sometimes although I do sometimes miss Justin Roland, but that's the story for another day. I hope his career gets fixed up. Anyways, and Ellen Crossley, who did a really good impression of the doc. Okay, yeah, I know he technically did the Doctor for like one episode for an audio drama, and that's it. But I say pretty good. And we get to what I consider the caveat of this season being Goku versus Super Entry, or 2023, depending on it. Yeah, we're doing another one. I say this episode was, despite being the caveat, it's one of my favorite episodes of the season. I do enjoy the animation, the research, urge, and well, pretty much the music is also epic. I would say my only complaint I had is that I know that they, aside from the quick cameo, oh, oh, I kind of wish Monster Hero Era X as well as just a manga truly reprised their roles and not, excuse me, reprised their roles, to be honest. Even though they made some quick cameos in those episodes. But yeah, I do enjoy that in Michael Corvich's role, though. I feel like this guy should do some mainstream work one day. And Xavier Mobius, we all know what he's well known for. He's Joker, to be honest, and the Smash Bros. Announcer. Also, surprisingly, he's also Gus from last season, also a few episodes ago. And yeah, he has done a lot of roles in season two, but that's way before he will become more popular as Master Hand and Joker, to be honest. And several other roles, to be honest. Yeah, anyway, sorry about that. I still checking on that. Yeah, anyways, like I said, I feel Michael Corvus should do some mainstream work one day. As I feel like guy has potential to make it big, to be honest, one day. And I feel like he should be staying in basically in the indie scene for that long. I always feel like he's destined to one day become mainstream work, but for now I'll be fine with him indie, but really I want to give him a bit more credibility in my opinion. Anyways, excuse me. And the season finale! Finally, about time! Galactus versus Unicron. That was one of the best finales I ever seen for season 10. The animation, the music, and yeah, I do feel like I'm a lot more epic about this one. Although my only complaint I had with it was, mm, and epic. And although I do feel like there was a lot of this episode has a lot of fake outs, like oh, it's Galactus or Unicron, Galactus. Yes, Unicron. And it turns out, and Unicron and then Galactus. Yeah, it's just like I win, I win, no, I win, no, I win, and no fire, I win. Yeah. Overall, this was a fantastic season. Although I would say season 10 is one of my favorite seasons of all time. As well as season 9, despite the caveats. Anyways, oh yeah, right. Now let's talk about my thoughts on the season 10 ballot. You know, I was gonna cover this as a weekly by weekly basis, but I lost interest, plus real life has gotten away from me, so I'm gonna just do it in a bit of more of how my thoughts. So, here are my thoughts on basically the entirety of the past 10, 12, or 13 weeks, 14 or whatever, depending on your time. Not just that happened. And give you my per. Although I would say I do have my opinions. So, week one was sort of an unexpected victory, to be honest. That, yeah, it was Damio, Kama, and Kono Sensei won. Also, oddly specific, they're using free with that. Week two was a little bit obvious that Gru versus Megamind is going to win. Week three was a bit of a tiebreaker between Sailor Moon versus Madoka and a compact Ryu versus a compact Goku. The Sailor Moon versus Madoka wins. Also, yeah, I was thinking Rare got Blood Edge has better opponents, mainly Ruby Rose, Violent Crow, Scorpion, Wolf, mainly Jin, or William, or Jin. Although technically, he's can technically considering who they got for the new Scorpion and Rain. It's yeah, the closest thing to that fight is basically Wolf Sekiro fighting Jin. So technically, Wolf fought Jin. So yeah, okay, yeah. Maybe Rhaegar versus Blood Edge versus Velcroft does feel like a good alternative. And week four, I want the Luke versus Saber to win, but because I finally want Fate to finally show up in this franchise. But instead, we go to Coyote. But I'm not complaining to him. But I understand Coyote and Tom will win. But oh well, maybe one day Fate will show up. Really happen. But that's a story for another day. Week 5 was a bloody obvious, which included a return, and obviously from last season, Kratos versus Asura. Then we get to week 6, which was an odd week. Peter Jackson versus Zacharias. I don't know why they want to replace Harry Potter. I mean, from Zacharias, like, really? Harry Potter. Peter Jackson should fight Harry Potter despite the controversies with J.K. Rowling's. I mean, Harry Potter is a popular and beloved series despite the author's recent years. This was a popular matchup for Peter Jackson. I could think of a bunch of other opponents for Mega Man X and Optimus Primal, but it's surprising how X and Optimus Primal won. I don't really feel like they have better connections, to be honest. Week 7. Yeah, bit of a mixed bag. And if you're wondering week 7 was, and let me explain week 7 to me. Spike versus Reza is also pretty. Spike versus Reza, Hulk versus Godzilla, Palpatine versus Xehanort, and Elise versus Clementine. Yeah, Palpatine versus Xavier won. We get to fight. We get a bit of a festive season, although a bit more Halloween, a bit side of things. Which, while it did include, but in the end, Sans versus Judgment won. And although it was an instant win. Week 9 was a bit. Anyways, we get to the quarterfinals. And Wile E. Coyote Tomcat won. Yeah, and while I admit due to at the time, and mainly because at the time Wile E. Coyote's movie was canceled, I think there are a lot of factors on it winning, but you know what? I'll get to it when we get to it. And, mm, the fact, I, hey, well, the final week, 11. Oh yeah, all right. Week 9 was a little bit of a tiebreaker, and Kaya versus Tomcat won. Oh yeah, right. Actually, week 10 was and then week 10 was Kratos versus Ashura. We versus it just sounds. It was a bit of a matchup, and well, yeah. Final week was what? Coyote versus Tom, and Kratos versus Ashura. Coyote versus Tom won, and honestly, there were a lot of factors for it winning. One, Coyote. What? Looney Tunes and Tom and Jerry are the most iconic are iconic old-time cartoon characters. And also, Brad, actually, Looney Tunes. Okay, yeah, actually, that was over the characters, but all right, let me try that. I would say Wile E. Coyote and Tomcat leg are iconic old-time cartoons. Oh, on that one, a bit more brand recognition as well as legacy of those old-time cartoons. And Wile E. Coyote and Tomcat are iconic old-timey cartoon characters. And outside of that, I would say Coyote movie was kind of at the time canceled, but kind of resurrected by a different company. And also, Scooby Doo versus Courage the Cowardly Dog was released around during week 8, and kind of just bring more interest to a cartoon-based matchups. And yeah, oh well, okay. Christmas versus Shura. Maybe next year, my pal. Oh, so yeah. So yeah. Originally, I was also going to review the Merry Christmas Batman, but I think I'll hold that on for our year-end review. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye. See? Bye, and Happy New Year's, people.